Hey guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a list of my must-haves that I use every single day here in my business, and I'm going to go ahead and list them. I'll have links to everything that I say down in the description. This is really good for really anybody, a beginner or somebody who's just needing some more stuff and wanting to know where to get it. So let's go ahead and dive in and get started. Alright, so my first and most obvious thing that I need for my business is tumblers. I have gotten tumblers from a few different places, but my consistent place that I go is Maker Flow Crafts. They've just had the best prices, the fastest shipping. The tumblers are really good quality. There's a lot of different choices like sizes and shapes and everything to choose from. Maker Flow has just been kind of like my A1 since day one kind of thing. They're my favorite. Number two is my glitter. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do have probably 4-ish different brands of glitter out here in my shed. 95% of my glitter is from the glitter grind. For one, the people that run the company are absolutely amazing. They will treat you like family from your first order to your last. The glitter itself is absolutely amazing. It's really, really high quality. Super pigmented, so you don't have to put on like 2 or 3 coats of glitter to get a good coverage, and it's beautiful. There's tons of different options, and of course at the glitter grind there's a lot of different things to get other than glitter. There's silicone molds and pop of color paint and alcohol inks and all of the stuff like that I get from the glitter grind. Number 3 is my epoxy. For the last 2 years, I've been using KS resin. Now, let me show you this. Obviously, I have not used it yet, but I did get some epoxy from Flynn's Sister Supply Shop. I am waiting to run out of my KS resin because I have a gallon kit back here. But when I use Jessica Flynn's epoxy, I'm sure it is going to be absolutely amazing. But when I do, I will post a review about it. But for now, I have been using KS resin. I use the regular Liquid Art. There's like a ton of different ones to choose from. I only use the Liquid Art. It's all I've ever used other than the Fast Set epoxy. But KS resin is my, so far, favorite epoxy. My tumbler turners back here, I say it in every video, they are from Bama Cups. They are amazing turners. I love them. And this one up here is, he calls it his pimped out turner. So you can tell him different colors that you want and he will decorate it for you. My logo is even on there. They have been really, really amazing turners. I've had this one well over a year, and then I got that one just a few weeks after, and I haven't had any problems with any of them. There are outlets on the side. I completely forgot what I was going to say. There's outlets on the side of each one, and each turner has its own on and off switch, so makes it super convenient. And Bama Cups also has a ton of other different things, like this right here I use pretty much in every video. It's my cup cradle, so I can put my tumbler down on it when I'm applying my decals and it won't roll all over the table. He's got tons of different like magnetic turner arms. He's got all kinds of like little goodies and gadgets and everything. So again, Bama Cups, links to everything I'm talking about will be down in my description, so you can go check them out. My vinyl, I either use vinyl from Hippie Crafter or Tech Wrap Craft. Here lately, I've been using Tech Wrap Craft and I love them so much. They sent me a ton of like textured and patterned and glittered vinyl, and it has been absolutely beautiful. I'm going to make a tutorial on them here soon. I'm trying to get all of my holiday stuff out of the way. I'm in holiday pajamas, just so you guys know. I had to show you because I love them so much, and we got family pictures in these actually. And I can't wait to get those back, but I'm trailing off. So my vinyl, I like to get my vinyl from Tech Wrapped Craft. I love them. My transfer tape, I use Hippie Crafter. I get a lot of questions on what transfer tape that I use. I love Hippie Crafter. They are super nice, the customer service. The shipping is really fast, and I got a huge roll. It's like the size of like a paper towel roll. It's like this thick, full of transfer tape, and at the time I think it was like 20 bucks or so. It has lasted me forever. Like, I have not had to buy more transfer tape in a very long time. Now, my camera that I'm using, if anybody here has their own YouTube channel, or if they're thinking about getting or starting a YouTube channel, my camera that I use is a Canon EOS M50. I've had it for about 1.5 years, maybe coming up on 2 years now, and I really, really love it. It's been a fantastic camera. I'm not super like tech savvy, but this is a really easy camera for me to use. It's not like super confusing with all these crazy options and stuff on it. I'm sure there are crazy options, but I don't use them because I don't need them. But the camera itself is really, really a great camera. When it comes to my cutting machine, I use a Silhouette Cameo 4. I love my Silhouette. I used to have a Cricut. I used a Cricut Explore Air 2 for a couple of years, and it was okay for about the first year, and then after that, like, Design Space had a lot of trouble. The Cricut itself wouldn't cut right, and even when I would go to like print out my water slide images, it was like, it's not printing out my images right anymore. So I've had my Silhouette Cameo 4 for I think a year this month, and it has been fantastic. I haven't needed to replace the blade yet. Nothing about it has been difficult for me. It was absolutely a learning curve to go from Cricut to Silhouette, but if you're wanting to switch from Cricut, I highly recommend getting a Silhouette Cameo 4. Now, here are all of the products that I use, just like little minor products, but still very, very important, from Amazon. Every single product that I'm about to say you can get from Amazon, including the Silhouette Cameo 4, or you can get that from like their website if you'd rather do that. But Amazon products, my Mod Podge. I use a Mod Podge to apply my glitter. I never use the epoxy method just because I hate dealing with epoxy more than I already need to. So I use my Mod Podge and a soft makeup brush. I get a lot of questions about the makeup brush. The makeup brush is, again, from Amazon. You can get any brand, it doesn't really matter, just as long as the bristles are like really, really, really soft, because that's what gets you that really nice, clean, even coat of whether it's paint or Mod Podge or whatever. So both of those from Amazon. My gloves, these are the gloves that I've been using lately. They are disposable nitrile exam gloves, powder free. These are super, super inexpensive, and it comes with 100 gloves. So they do last me quite a while. I have pretty big hands, so I get a size large. The mediums were really, really tight, and it was hard to remove them from my hands when I was done without like getting epoxy all over my wrists from trying to grab the gloves. But those gloves have been working really, really well. They don't rip really easily, nothing like that. Like I said, they're super inexpensive. My chair here, I get some questions about my chair as well. This is a really, really nice little chair, and of course it is purple. It reclines backwards and it goes up and down. There's a ton of different chairs on Amazon. This one is super, super comfy. It's got like a pillow here and then a pillow at like your lumbar back region. So I have a lot of back problems, so this chair has been really, really cozy. I was using like your basic black computer chair in the beginning, and it was killing my back and my hips. So this thing has been great. Spray paint, now you can get this on Amazon, but I feel like it's a lot cheaper at Walmart, at least around here anyway. I've been using Color Shot spray paint here lately. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I made a Tumbler back in the summer and did a review over the Color Shot paints whenever they were like first getting really popular in the Tumbler community. I love them so, so much. They dry super, super quickly. Some people say they're more expensive than the Rust-Oleum or the Krylon. From where I am living, I get them at my local Walmart, and they are like $4.97 a can or something like that. So pretty inexpensive. It's like the same as I was paying for the Rust-Oleum. Now for my clear sealant, I do use Rust-Oleum. I haven't tried the Color Shot one yet. I just stick to the Rust-Oleum matte clear enamel. It's like $5 a can or something like that, and it works really, really well. My pure acetone and my little pump bottle here. I love this pump bottle so much. I use the pure acetone to either do like distressed looking tumblers or to get paint out of the inside of the tumblers whenever I'm cleaning them and finishing them off. But I get the pure acetone from Amazon as well as the pump bottle. The pump bottle is not necessary, but it is super, super convenient to just like open the lid and get a couple pumps rather than having to open the lid of the acetone, pour it, possibly spill it. So if you use acetone a lot like I do, I highly recommend getting the pump bottle as well. Water slide paper I get from Amazon as well. I use Hippo brand. It is my absolute favorite that I have used so far. It's very, very durable, dries really, really quickly. It sets up really, really quickly. So like putting it in the water, I don't have to wait for more than like 20 to 30 seconds and it is ready to go. It's spelled H-I-I-P-O-O. So like I've heard some people say hi-poo. I don't know. It's got a picture of a hippo on it, so I just say hippo. My last thing I'm going to point out here is my respirator. I was using just a little like tiny respirator. I think that was more for like spray paint fumes and dust and everything like this, but this is, so it says on Amazon, this is good for epoxy fumes. And then I also use eye goggles as well, because I've been having some issues with my eyes lately. After I epoxy, my eyes get really itchy and they swell up. So I've been using eye goggles as well, and it's been a lot better. So you can get replacement filters. I think you need to replace them like every 3 months or every 6 months or something like that. I'd have to read the instructions, but you can buy these separately and just twist them off and put new filters on. Now you can get the big like full face respirators, but they are super expensive, so I just got the little half face here, and then I got the goggles to go with it. That is all I can really think of when it comes to my supplies. These are supplies that I use every single day, from the tumblers down to the respirator. These are supplies that have just worked best for me. I am not in any way, shape, or form saying that these are the best supplies out there, or if you don't use these supplies you're wrong, or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a video on the products that I use every day, that I have come to love, and the companies that I've come to love, and what has worked best for me, kind of with trial and error with different companies and different products over the last few years. So that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope this was helpful. I know it's not my normal tutorial videos, but I feel like every now and then videos like these are important as well. So before I go, like always, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart." If y'all have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!